Hi, I'm Andy Darley. Welcome to what I hope will be the first in a series of videos about how to use WordPress.com for blogging. I made it because I was looking around on YouTube for videos to use in my college class and found lots about WordPress.org, but nothing really about WordPress.com. It may be that I just didn't look in the right place, but I thought the best way to deal with that was to make one myself. And here it is. So, in this video, you will learn the following things. How to create a new WordPress post. How to write, add and edit text in that post. How to add a link to it. How to add an image to it. And then finally how to publish your post when you finish writing it. Okay, let's get started. So this is the WordPress.com login page, and obviously the first thing you need to do is get in. When you have done that, when you have logged in, you'll get this screen. This screen lets you choose My Blogs, and it will show you, you could have set up more than one, of course, they could all be listed here. This will show you where yours is. You can just go here to create a new post if that's what you want to do. I'm going to go via the dashboard because I want to show you it. Click on here, Blog Admin, and that takes you through to the dashboard, which is this. Dashboard is where everything happens. It can look a bit complex, but at the moment the crucial thing we're looking for is the posts section here. The posts are what you write, it's your diary. It's the time limited stuff like diary entries, like reviews. The opposite is pages. Pages stick around for a while. If you are doing a summary or a roundup that people want to refer to again and again and again, that's when you use a page. So we go to the post. This flyout here has add new. You'd also find it as a link if you went to all posts, but we'll go add new, and here you've got the text entry screen for creating a new post. The two main areas are the headline area up here, which is a basic text entry field with no ability to format text because you don't need to format your headline, and this is the main copy area where you can either write or you can paste in stuff that's written somewhere else. Over on this side of the screen there are a whole load of settings about when you might publish it, who might see it, that sort of thing. A post is on draft until you publish it. There's no danger of it going out live until you're ready for it. Categories and tags are about making your users, making it easier for your users to find your copy. We will come on to those in the future, but at the moment we'll skip over them. We'll just call it, put it uncategorized, and give it a tag of test. So, headline, short, punchy. You want to attract people in there, but since this is a test post, I'm going to put a dull one in. Test post, please ignore. Also, you should always get in the habit of saving your drafts. WordPress is pretty secure in terms of not losing your work, but your broadband could drop at the wrong time and so on. You could be unlucky, so just hit save draft and keep hitting save draft whenever you get a chance. And that obviously will give you the opportunity to recover it if you need to. I'm going to put some copy in here now. Obviously you can just type and write. I'll put any old sentence in. Once it's in there you can format it as you could with a word processor. That's bold, strike through, bullet it. If those aren't enough controls for you, you also have the opportunity to get a few more with this, which is known as the kitchen sink. Click on that and magically more appear. I don't know why that strike through won't go away, so I'm going to get rid of it the hard way, and in the process show you the other format. Ooh, that's a mess. Right, up here you have text versus visual. Visual is what you're used to from a word processor. Visual is stuff that looks like stuff you've seen before. So you make it red, it goes red. Text isn't really text at all. Text is the coding screen. Text is where you see the underlying HTML markup. And here you've got the instructions for the colour. When I set it black, hash 000000 is black, so that's still hanging around. And if you are a coder, you can just write code in there and you're laughing. This can confuse the hell out of you if you accidentally get onto the wrong tab. For what you're doing, stick to visual. So if you're writing, you just write straight into it, and if all this stuff on the screen is just too much clutter and getting in your way, hit this button here, distraction free writing mode, and you have this lovely clean screen where there's very little going on, and in fact that will disappear once you start typing. Or not. It usually does for me. Yeah, there you go, it's disappeared. So now you can just type and there is nothing there to distract you. However, you're not always going to be typing, you'll sometimes want to paste in stuff. And I've got a post open in another tab, I've got some text in another tab that I'll paste in. When you paste in text, you can sometimes find it pastes in a whole lot of formatting from the original document that you don't want. It can post in links, it can post in italics, and if you're copying from Microsoft Word particularly, it can paste in special types of character that Word creates that nobody else recognises. Curly quotes, long dashes, you paste them in and you get nasty strange shapes that have nothing to do with any letter that anyone ever saw. So you need to use a method to paste it in cleanly. Just walloping it down on screen is not going to work, and I'll show you why. I'm going to switch to another tab now, which is a Wikipedia post about the guy that invented WordPress. I don't know how to pronounce his surname. Here he is. So let's grab all that text, and you can see it's riddled with links. Let's say we don't want those links. Well, if we paste it in, we get them. You could go through it and remove them one by one, but it's far better to be able to paste it in without getting them. So if I just undo that, I was using the keyboard shortcut there, Control Z. Keyboard shortcuts also work on the WordPress text editor. So what we do is we use one of these two buttons. They do broadly the same thing. A clipboard with a black T or a clipboard with a blue W. If you're pasting from Word, you use this one because it contains code that strips out WordPress characters, Word characters. If you're pasting from anywhere else, like a web page as we currently are, use this paste as plain text. You press the button, you get a little text entry screen, and you can paste in there and insert, and you've just got clean text. Sure. We're still going to need to do a little bit of editing. We've got to take out these footnotes, but none of them are linked up. Bear with me just a moment while I do this. None of them are linked up. You've got a pretty clean set of text. And save draft. Keep saving draft. Keep saving draft. You can preview. Say up there. Right. What do we do from here? Well, you can publish it from here. It's done. I want to show you two more things. I want to show you linking, and I want to show you how to put an image in. But you have a post here, and if I hit the preview, you'll see it. There. Get rid of that. Linking. Let's take Matt's name and link it to the WordPress site. Linking is done with this little icon here that looks vaguely like a chain. Until you've actually got some text selected, it's unavailable because you have to have text selected or there's nothing to link. Just click on it and you can type in the URL you want to link to, WordPress.com, and give it the title. Titles and alt text incidentally are very important for people who have visual disabilities or blind, who are browsing the web with browsers that actually read out what they find on screen, because then they come to a link and it will read out the title and it will say what you put in this case, link to WordPress.com. If you actually want to link to other stuff on your blog, if you've been going for a while and you've got loads of posts and one's relevant and you want to cross-link to something you've already done, this section here will allow you to do it. There's almost no content on here yet, so it won't work this time, but you just do it that way. And now I've got to undo what I just did. Not having any of it. Okay. But that would be how you did it. I've accidentally linked to the other WordPress, but sue me. So there we have our link. Finally, images. To add an image, you can pinch an image straight off the web by linking and pulling it in off the other person's server. Don't do that. It's known as bandwidth theft. they're still hosting the image, and every time someone calls up your website on it, it's sucking away the bandwidth they're paying for because it's still on their servers. You should upload it properly. So I'm going to put in that picture of Matt off his Wikipedia page, which I've already downloaded to my desktop. And the way you do that is with this Add Media button. Add Media allows you to put in sound files, it allows you to put in videos, though I would really always recommend you host them somewhere else like YouTube or Audioboo. Or it lets you put in pictures, which is what most people use it for. So click Add Media, and you have this screen, that's probably how you'll see it come up. You can reuse pictures you've already uploaded. You see I've already, in a previous test post, got the WordPress logo up here. You can upload fresh files, or you can insert from a URL, but as I said, really don't do that. So, upload files. I'm just going to make this slightly smaller so you can see my desktop. Embarrassing. And somewhere on here is the picture of Matt. And you're doing well if you can see it before I can. There it is at the top. Right, and you just drag it in. Boom. You see it uploading, and there it is. Again, for reasons of accessibility, you put in title, caption, etc. And these controls show how it displays. I'm going to float it to the right, because if you don't set an alignment, you end up with something that just sits there. Much better to give it an alignment. I tend to think the right looks best. I'm not going to link it to anything, but you could make it clickable. You can make it clickable to a page that would just display the picture, or to the image itself, or to a link like WordPress. I'm going to put none. And you have various sizes. You can do a thumbnail. If you did a really, really large picture, 1,000, 2,000 pixels across, it will give you more options. I'm going to put it in full size, insert into post. There it is. Save again, just in case we get hit by a meteor. And really, that's it. We now have a post we can publish. So I'll hit the publish button. Talk among yourselves for a moment. Here you go. Here's our post with our link and our image and all our text. If we decide we want to edit it, there's a link through the dashboard. If we want to share it, it generates a short link that you can put on Twitter, although it's probably got a Twitter button as well somewhere. No, I haven't got those activated. So dashboard, posts, all posts, and there it is listed, and you can edit it as you wish. So that is how to set up a new post, that is how to put a link in it, and that is how to add an image. Thank you for watching.